Formula One is all about pushing the limits of speed. But when drivers or teams go too fast, the FIA steps in with controversial rules that spark outrage among fans and paddock insiders alike. These regulations often feel like desperate attempts to slow down unstoppable talents. Today, we're counting down the 9 F1 drivers who were too fast. The FIA made stupid rules. Get ready for stories of blistering pace, dramatic battles, and head-scratching decisions that change the sport forever. 1. Ayrton Senna, 1990. Ayrton Senna's 1990 season with McLaren was a masterclass in raw speed and unrelenting determination. His qualifying laps, particularly at the Japanese Grand Prix, were so dominant that he secured pole position with a significant margin. The FIA, citing safety concerns about the Suzuka track's layout, controversially moved the pole position slot to the dirtier side of the grid, putting Senna at a disadvantage for the start. Many believed this was a deliberate move to curb his dominance in a heated title fight with Alain Prost. Senna's frustration boiled over, and at turn 1, he collided with Prost, securing the championship but sparking massive controversy. In a 1990 BBC interview, Senna fumed, "The FIA's decision was unfair. It cost me a clean chance to start." The rule change felt like a targeted attempt to slow Senna's unstoppable pace, cementing his reputation as a driver the FIA feared. 2. Michael Schumacher, 1994. Michael Schumacher's 1994 season with Benetton showcased his prodigious talent as he dominated early races with a car suspected of using illegal traction control. The FIA, under pressure from rival teams, banned traction control mid-season, claiming it ensured fairness but widely seen as an effort to halt Schumacher's relentless charge. Despite the ban, Schumacher adapted, winning the championship in a controversial finale by colliding with Damon Hill in Australia. In a 1994 Autosport interview, he remarked, "The FIA wanted to slow us down, but we found a way." The rule change didn't stop Schumacher, but it highlighted how his speed forced the FIA to rewrite the regulations to level the playing field, sparking debates about their motives. 3. Nigel Mansell, 1992. Nigel Mansell's 1992 season with Williams was a tour de force, thanks to the revolutionary active suspension system on his FW14B. Mansell's dominance was staggering. 9 wins, including a Silverstone pole lap 2 seconds faster than anyone else. The FIA, claiming the technology made races too predictable and costly, banned active suspension for the 1994 season. Many saw this as a direct response to Mansell's untouchable performance, which left rivals in the dust. In a 1992 Motorsport interview, Mansell said, "They changed the rules because we were simply too fast for them." The ban reshaped F1, but Mansell's championship proved his speed was more than just the car. It was a driver at the peak of his powers. 4. Mika Häkkinen, 1998. Mika Häkkinen's 1998 McLaren was a speed demon, powered by a controversial brake steer system that gave him an edge in corners. His blistering wins, like his overtake-filled victory at Spa, prompted rival teams to protest. The FIA banned the system mid-season, citing safety concerns, though many believed it was to slow McLaren's dominance. Häkkinen adapted, clinching the championship with a commanding drive in Japan. In a 1998 Sky Sports interview, he said, "The FIA didn't like how fast we were, but we still got the job done." The rule change aimed to curb Häkkinen's speed, but his resilience ensured he remained a step ahead, proving his talent transcended the FIA's restrictions. 5. Fernando Alonso, 2005. Fernando Alonso's 2005 season with Renault ended Michael Schumacher's reign, with consistent victories like his Brazil Grand Prix win securing his first title. Renault's superior tire strategy and Alonso's metronomic pace drew FIA scrutiny. Post-season, the FIA introduced tire change restrictions for 2006, arguing it would enhance competition but widely seen as an attempt to reduce Renault's edge. Alonso defied the odds, winning the 2006 title anyway. In a 2005 Motorsport interview, he said, They tried to slow us down with new rules, but we kept finding ways to win. Alonso's ability to adapt to the FIA's changes showcased his brilliance, making the regulations seem futile in stopping his relentless speed. Sixth suspense moment. Sebastian Vettel, 2013. Hold on. The sixth driver was so dominant that the FIA rewrote the rulebook to stop their reign. This driver's speed changed F1 forever. Guess who in the comments before we reveal? Reveal. Sebastian Vettel. In 2013, Vettel and Red Bull were unstoppable, with Vettel winning 9 consecutive races, including a masterclass in Singapore. Their blown diffuser technology gave them an aerodynamic edge that rivals couldn't match. The FIA banned blown diffusers for 2014, citing cost control, but most saw it as a move to end Red Bull's dominance. In a 2013 Instagram post, Vettel wrote, "They kept changing the game, but we played it better." Vettel's record-breaking season forced the FIA's hand, but his adaptability ensured he remained a force, proving his speed was bigger than any rule change. 7. Lewis Hamilton, 2014. Lewis Hamilton's 2014 season with Mercedes was a showcase of dominance under the new turbo-hybrid era, with 11 victories, including a thrilling Bahrain Grand Prix battle. To counter Mercedes' runaway success, the FIA introduced a controversial double points rule for the final race in Abu Dhabi, aiming to keep the championship fight alive. Hamilton clinched the title regardless, dominating the season's finale. In a 2014 BBC interview, he said, "The FIA tried to make it harder with double points, but we were just too good." The rule, widely criticized as gimmicky, failed to slow Hamilton's relentless pace, underscoring his ability to overcome FIA interventions. 8. Max Verstappen, 2022. Max Verstappen's 2022 season with Red Bull was a masterclass, with 15 wins and a second championship. Red Bull's car exploited porpoising issues better than rivals, prompting the FIA to introduce mid-season floor regulations to limit aerodynamic advantages, a move many saw as targeting Red Bull's speed. Verstappen continued to dominate, winning the Japan Grand Prix to seal the title. In a 2022 F1 podcast, he said, "They changed the rules, but we stayed faster than ever." The FIA's attempt to slow Verstappen fell flat, as his relentless performance proved he was unstoppable, rule change or not. 9. Twist. Adrian Newey, designer Red Bull. Here's the twist that'll spark heated debate. Adrian Newey, the genius designer behind Red Bull's dominance from 2010 to 2013. Newey's cars, driven by Sebastian Vettel, were so fast, winning 4 consecutive titles, that the FIA introduced multiple rules to curb Red Bull's advantage, including bans on blown diffusers, active suspension, and exhaust designs. In a 2023 Instagram post, Newey wrote, "They kept changing the rules, but we kept finding ways to win." While not a driver, Newey's designs were so revolutionary that the FIA repeatedly targeted them, making him the ultimate too-fast figure off the track. His innovations forced F1 to rewrite its regulations, cementing his legacy as a game-changer. Outro, 15 to 20 seconds. These 9 were so fast on and off the track that the FIA scrambled to slow them down with controversial rules. Which rule was the dumbest? Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially on that Adrian Newey twist. Smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for more F1 stories packed with drama and speed. See you on the grid.